actually get into I want to get into the actual stock market here, guys. And with the actual stock market, I'm noticing that there's a major shift that's starting to take place. I'm noticing over the last 2 days when it comes to the actual stock market that even though we are getting a really nice move to the upside, right? So the Dow Jones, we're getting a beautiful, beautiful move to the upside. Everything's still very nice, strong trend in place. As you can see, right, a beautiful higher low. We talked about this yesterday, but this beautiful higher low, what's happening right now, and the buyers are coming in. So we've seen that right now, right? But I'm noticing there's a shift taking place. For the last 2 days now, right now, I'm noticing that the IWM, yesterday it was above 1%, where all the other indices were less than 1%. Today, IWM up almost 2.5%. All the other indices less than 1%. So it may be just a short-term little shift, but I'm noticing that there's a lot more buying activity happening within the IWM sector than there is right now on all the others. Now, I'm not saying that they're not bullish, right? Like, if you look again, the Dow Jones, beautiful upward trend, higher low. It's breaking up to where we are right now. If I zoom into my charts right now, you can see here, very, very, very nice upward trend. We talked about this yesterday. Strong moving average, strong higher low, and away we go, right? Same for the Nasdaq as well too, right? Look at this here, low, and this is where people that were focusing on this, there's this head and shoulder formation here that people are probably focusing on. And it's not the right thing to do, right? It's the thing to do is keep focusing on that. We're in an upward trend. So the most important part is not reversal patterns, it's continuation patterns. And that is what? Lows, higher lows through here, right? So lows, higher lows. Is that going to appear? Did I have that in the right one? I did have the right one. That there. Why is that not appearing? Oh, there it is there. Okay. So the most important part is the lows, right? Especially on this weekly chart. Lows, higher lows, higher lows. And look what's happening right now again, right? Developing another higher low through here. So if I go back to this chart here, oh, there is one there, right? Low, higher low. So that's the most important part. So reversal patterns is not the most important part to the stock market, right? Or to any market. It's if we're in a strong trend, which we are right now, the most important part is a higher low, not divergence, not overbought, oversold bullshit indicators, not heads and shoulders, not reversal patterns. Go with the markets. What does that simply mean? As long as we keep making lows and higher lows, same for the S&P 500, right? Look at the S&P 500. We talked about this yesterday as well too, right? S&P 500, look at that there. Beautiful, beautiful, strong upward trend. 50% retracements, right? Bam, 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 through there. 50% retracement, less than 50% retracement, and now we're pushing back up. What does that mean? That simply means what? Strong trend. There's a bias coming into this. That's all we need to know, right? And then we go to our weekly charts, the continuation with this strong trend. And to keep it really simple for you guys, as you know, I was always saying this is the low here. And as long as we stay above this low, nothing has changed at the moment. And this is just a nice, healthy scare in the markets, which we tend to get once a year, which I call it a once a year opportunity. I've just noticed this over the last 20 years, once a year opportunity in the markets, right? Low, higher low. And now we're developing what? Now let's go back to this other chart. Now we're developing another higher low. But now this higher low is a strong higher low and pushing back up to it, right? Pushing back up to it. So not heads and shoulders, not double tops, not reversal patterns. Those who are focusing on that side of trading, traders, can you guys give me a yes in the chat box if you can see how they're struggling right now? They're focusing on the double top here. They're focusing on the heads and shoulders. They're struggling in the markets because they're focusing on all the wrong things. Go with the markets. Don't look at reversal patterns. And because yes, we could get a head and shoulder formation. Yes, we can get a double top. But just like, look at this here, there was a double top. Yes, there was a double top. But it reversed like what? A couple of days and bam, right back with the trend. Go with the trend, with the market. So that's what I'm seeing right now when it comes to the actual stock market there. And again, I'm noticing there's a major shift that's taking place right now when it comes to the stock market. And now the IWM is back up again today. I was talking about that before. So there's a big shift that's starting to take place right now. I'm noticing. It might be just right now, but we'll see what happens next week. But right now, we're starting to get this really big shift that's starting to take place within all the indices, the major sort of 4 major indices, right? With the Nasdaq, the Dow, the S&P, and the Russell. The last 2 days, there's been a lot more buying activity into the Russell than there has been from there, which I'm happy to see, because as you know, I'm long the Russell right now. So for me to start to see that a little bit extra buying activity happening with that sector there, because look at this here, almost it's at 2.5% right now. So 2.5% today on the Russell, but less than 1%. Just less than 1% on all the other indices shows me that there's a lot more buying activity happening around that sector through there. So that's really, 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 really important to understand from there. Just go with the market when it comes to the stock market.